Every year at Kokomo Opalescent Glass, our glass blowers make thousands of rondelles, big, small, and in between. Today, Daniel is making small, blown glass rondelles. Because of their small size, these rondelles only require a single gather of glass each. This order calls for several hundred 18D dark amber rondelles at 2 5/8 inches across. A blowpipe and a punty will be used. The blowpipe is a hollow metal tube with one end built up to hold the molten glass, and the other has a mouthpiece. The punty is a metal rod. As with most things in our hot glass studio, a blown rondelle starts with a gather of glass. Daniel begins by inserting the blow rod into a pot of molten 18D dark amber glass. Larger rondelles will start with the larger gather, while smaller ones, logically enough, begin with less. The gather is taken to the Marver table, where it is rolled to begin the shaping process. A gentle puff of air is blown into the pipe. Once the breath reaches the molten glass, it expands due to the heat. This expansion creates a glass bubble on the end of the blowpipe. More breath creates a larger bubble. Daniel now takes the bubble to the furnace to warm it back up. If the glass cools too much, it becomes difficult to work with. On the way to the furnace, he will swing the blowpipe, allowing gravity to help stretch and shape the glass. Properly warmed, the glass bubble is now ready for more shaping. A tool called the jacks is used for this, as well as a wooden paddle. The glass may require more expansion by means of air being blown down the pipe. The bubble gets hung up while Daniel prepares the punty for transfer. If the bubble is left on the workbench, gravity would begin to deform it. By hanging it this way, gravity can continue to shape the glass. The punty gets a small gather of clear glass that is shaped on the Marver table. The jacks are used to control the transfer from the blowpipe to the punty. Since the blowpipe is no longer needed for this rondelle, it is set aside while the glass gets warmed again. There is now a small hole at the point where the bubble had been attached to the blowpipe. If you look closely, you can see this hole as it is warmed in the glory hole. The jacks are used to open the hole wider, stretching the glass into new and interesting shapes as it is transformed into a rondelle. The glass has to be kept warm during the entire shaping process, so it may require additional trips to the furnace. The rondelle will be measured during its development to make sure it is going to be the correct size. In a production environment, the glass blower may spray air onto the tip of the punty. As you may have surmised, this makes the glass more fragile where it connects to the rod, which in turn makes it easier to release the glass from the punty. The rondelle is now taken to the annealing oven, where a gentle tap on the punty will release it. If the glass was to cool at room temperature, it would crack and become useless. The annealing oven slowly cools the glass. In about a day, this rondelle will be ready for final inspection before getting shipped to the customer. Did you enjoy this video? Be sure to like it and leave us a comment too. Remember to subscribe to get the latest releases from Kokomo Opalescent Glass.